ARESxGOD here, and it's time to talk about the final episode of the hentai anime, Ridou filler. And things are working very good for Kyaru, even bringing together the two sister family therapy over there, and looking towards the future. Now, I don't know if we're gonna get a season 2. This series has been interesting, to say the least. Hey, it got season 1, might as well get season 2, why not? So let's get into it and talk about this episode. Now, after the way last week's episode ended, picks up straight from there with Flare hologram having a big old speech there together about the peace of the town, how they were all working together, coexisting peacefully, and this entire war was not a just war, trying to make them stop, drop their weapons, and they actually listen to her, because she even starts crying. I feel like she was definitely even herself convinced about all of that. And yes, the city was very peaceful, but still, Flare actually doing something like this, if you just look at her from the first few episodes and you have her now, yeah, she's a completely different person. Even without Kyaru's manipulations, I feel like their entire journey has changed her a lot more than what Kyaru did to her. And Norn was getting very visibly angry at Flare for what she was doing, but also sensed that that wasn't really Flare's speech, so to say. Kyaru had a hand into it, even though Flare was feeling what she was saying. They weren't exactly her words. Even Hawkeye commented on that, and they knew that Kyaru was in town there, and they get confirmation because Kyaru was listening to their conversation, eavesdropping behind the door, and he busts in, starts attacking. Hawkeye stops him. I gotta give him credit. Hawkeye was pretty strong this episode, but Kyaru just went wild. Even more puddle of blood, soldiers over there exploding, and we have Hawkeye versus Kyaru. It felt a bit like a DBZ battle, swords clashing over there, hidden weapons, back and forth. Now, Hawkeye, like I said, was pretty strong, especially thanks to his eyes, and manages to wound Kyaru, especially his hand, cutting him and making him drop his sword. He was scared about the arm though, but he had no idea that Kyaru had poison immunity. That didn't work on him, and Gorgios has auto heal as long as he doesn't get fatally wounded. That's a pretty powerful arm. I don't think we got the full powers of the arm. I would love to know what powers it has besides the auto heal and the disintegration thing. It's like there is something more to that arm. Especially I'm curious about that voice in the crystal we got last episode. I feel like there's a lot more to how these weapons work, but probably I'm reading too much into this series. And we see that Kyaru doesn't even need to touch him. He just wanted to touch him to absorb his skill and experiences. He gets completely defeated, exploding in a puddle of blood. Also, he didn't get his skills, but hey, he won the fight pretty easily. And this is where therapy starts for Norn, so to say. She gets very scared after Hawkeye gets blown up in front of her. And we have a bit of a Mario reenactment. Him being there to kidnap the princess, because why not? And it's time for therapy to start. Norn being chained up, he actually absorbs her knowledge, confirms that she was responsible for what happened with Anna, and they get into it, so to say. The revenge or slash therapy starts. And the first thing he thought about was actually getting revenge for Carmen. He cared for Carmen quite a lot, calling him his first friend in this town, him losing his life before achieving his dreams. Norn over there was playing completely innocent, begging for her life, but she made the mistake of calling Carmen's life trivial and gets a bunch of slaps over there, beach slaps. Honestly, starts apologizing left and right, but it doesn't work. He almost kills her, almost strangling her to death, but stops himself talking about his village, what she did to Anna, but there's no way out for her. And we finally get the revenge on Norn. Although I feel like up to this point, everything got solved a bit too fast. Norn, the main villain, so to say, but she doesn't seem to be the main, or was the main villain in season 1, and he has a proposition for her, same as the other ones. Win a game and you go free, or if you lose, or if you refuse, you get thrown to the demons as the mastermind behind the attacks. She has to agree, she has no choice, yes, but interesting form for 𝓗𝓚 over here. We have dog 𝓗𝓚 with a leash coming in, and the game is Norn has to last against horny 𝓗𝓚 until the morning. And we have the sisters being brought together to a whole nother incest level over here. 𝓗𝓚 goes wild on her at the beginning very easily. Norn loses almost instantly. 𝓗𝓚 just had the experience thanks to her journey with Kiaru, so to say, and makes Norn come instantly. We even have Kiaru joining in on the fun with 𝓗𝓚 above Norn over there, even with Norn, and kind of breaks down her motivation. Norn, everything she did was just to get 𝓗𝓚's attention. She wanted to be acknowledged by her sister. She put her on a pedestal, but went about it the wrong way, so to say. And this is why everything she did was to get 𝓗𝓚's attention, and now she got more than she bargained for. And we have family therapy in the form of a sister Kiaru threesome. Wouldn't be a Rido filler without a threesome of some sort, and this episode had a lot more than that. And she lost. Revenge is almost complete. The last thing he needs to do is make her lose her memories, and her last words are, "Go fuck yourself." And we have Norn no more. Ellen has been born, his long lost sister, with a complete brother complex over there, completely over him. But yeah, revenge is complete, so to say, on Norn. Another one has been added to the collection, and I'll talk more about that, because we have 𝓗𝓚 also coming back. She was worried about Kiaru, even though there was no reason. Surprised that he has a loving sister, very emphasized on the loving part. Her being worried / horny, again all of them being horny, especially since he kissed 𝓗𝓚. And they proceed to have a fun party time, so to say, / gangbang. Eve still hasn't joined, still horny on the outside looking in. Because she's still very ashamed, wants to join but stops herself. Who knows, maybe in season 2 she actually joins in. But that was pretty much the main gist of the episode. After that we have the aftermath, I'll talk about that. But revenge is complete. The only one that's left is Bullet. We have 𝓗𝓚 Kingdom losing reputation, especially with losing 2 princesses now. All of their shenanigans have failed, and Bullet is being sent by the king to capture him. Now we have them making preparations for the future, to head to subdue that god bird that Eve has, to take care of the stone, also the demon stone, philosopher stone, to get the heart of the current demon lord. Which I'm curious, are they actually gonna fight him? There has to be a lot more to it, especially with being a demon lord. Now we'll have to see if we're gonna get a season 2. Now I like this part of the episode because he actually took time before starting their journey again to go visit Cartman's grave, show his respect to him. He definitely cared about Cartman. I thought Cartman was gonna play a more major role, actually joining their journey, but he was more a character driven for tool, not even tool, I don't even know what to call him, for Kyaru's development, if you can even call it that. Slowly starting to bring back his emotions, even thinking about Anna, saying the revenge for what happened to her is complete. Now we have the two demons that they first met at the restaurant coming in, thanking him for saving them, even giving him gifts. I don't know what was in that bag, even though him saying, I didn't mean to save you, it just happened, and starts having an inner monologue, thinking to himself, am I starting to go soft? I'm liking saving people, and this is why I'm saying slowly his emotions are coming back. He's still completely fucked up, don't get me wrong. Even things that he might feel affection for his tools, as in Flare, Norn, 𝓗𝓔𝓝, Eve, and Setsuna, who are all there with him, but he reaffirms his revenge beliefs. No, I'm not. They're just tools, and has a bit of a fear inside him as to losing his desire for revenge, that disappearing, which I'm not seeing it happening very soon, especially with Bullet, everything that he did to him. And we even see Bullet still being completely obsessed, having a bit of a alone time with posters of Kyaru. That guy is beyond fucked up, honestly. I kind of want to have one more episode focused on Bullet to get the revenge on him. He's the last one that Kyaru didn't get revenge on. I don't know what would have happened or what happened in the source material. I'm probably not gonna read the source material. I'm curious, like I said, if we're gonna get a season 2. Who knows if it's gonna happen. As of this video, we don't have a season 2 confirmation, just rumors, wishes, and stuff like that. But who knows, it got season 1, season 2 might as well happen. And we have him with his collection being complete of girls, gotta catch them all, Pokemon style, being hopeful of the future looking bright, and that was the end. Now this anime slash hentai more like series has been interesting, to say the least. And like I said, I don't know if we're ever gonna get season 2. Now I leave off the questions to you guys. What do you think about this episode? What was your favorite moment? And do you want a season 2? I don't know, I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I want a season 2. I also don't want a season 2. I want other series to get a season 2. But hey, since we got a season 1, and I'm gonna say it, this series has been better than season 2 Promised Neverland. Honestly, even though it's completely fucked up trash series, it has been much better than season 2 of Promised Neverland. I'm gonna leave it at that. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about the episode and the series overall. I'm curious about your thoughts, and do you think it's actually gonna get a season 2? As always, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Remember to like and subscribe. Can't say enjoy 𝓗𝓚 anymore. Last episode. Bye bye.